Techniques for assisting a participant to transfer from sitting on one surface to another vary depending on the level of assistance needed. Some participants require a high level of assistance, and devices such as gait belts or mechanical lifts may be needed. In this video, we will demonstrate using a gait belt to assist a person to transfer from sitting on a bed or in a chair to sitting in a wheelchair. To prepare for the task, review the supports and services plan. Offer the person privacy. Wash your hands. Always consider the person's current level of mobility and assistance needed when planning and completing the task. Ask if the person has any preferences about the task. If the person is using a hospital bed, make sure the wheels are locked. Lower the bed height so that the person's feet will touch the ground. Lower the side rail closest to you. Instruct or assist the person to move forward on the bed surface they are sitting on so that feet are flat on the ground, slightly behind the knees. Apply the gait belt. Place the wheelchair close to the bed with one arm of the wheelchair almost touching the bed. Lock the wheelchair wheels and fold the footrests out of the way. Hold onto the gait belt at either side of the person with your palms up. Maintain a wide base of support. Keep your back straight and bend your knees so that your shoulders are at about the same level as the person's. Put your knees on either side of the person's knees to help keep his or her legs steady. Ask the person to lean forward with their nose over their toes, then count 1, 2, 3, and on 3, have the person push with their hands off the bed as you both begin to slowly straighten your legs to stand up. Exert upward pressure on the gait belt with your hands, palms up, at the sides of his or her waist. Wait a moment to make sure the person is steady before continuing. Assist the person to pivot with small steps, gradually beginning to turn together and continue to turn, informing the person to guide their steps until your body is facing the wheelchair. Stop when the person's back is toward the wheelchair and their legs are against the seat. Ask the person to slowly reach back for the wheelchair armrest with one of his or her arms. Repeat with the second arm. Count aloud 1, 2, 3, and on 3, while holding onto the gait belt, slowly bend your knees to lower the person onto the chair. Ask the person to move his or her hips against the back of the chair. If needed, have the person stand up and sit down again into the correct position. If the person has a weak arm that is unable to assist in the transfer process, tuck the hand of the weak arm into the gait belt. Reach between the person's arm and shoulder to grasp the gait belt for the transfer, prompting the person to use his or her strong arm when reaching for the chair or wheelchair. If using a wheelchair, ask the person if he or she wants the footrest put down and follow their instructions. Position their feet on the rest or assist as needed. Bring a blanket if requested and assist the person to go where he or she wants to go.